How do we solve problems when we talk to people? How do we solve them? That's what we want to know about. Now on your assessment paper, there'll be a question on problem solving strategy. Do you remember what we said a strategy was before? It's how we do things. Strategy is how good we do things. What's the best method of doing something? So problem solving strategies are, you want to be actively listening. Active listening. Have you heard that word before? Active listening. Active, your ears twitched on. Listening very carefully to what's being said. Can you see how she's listening now? What did she do then? Have you noticed what she did then? And what did you just do then? What did you do just now? When I said active listening, what did you do? What are you doing now? What are you doing? Active listening. You're not doing it yet. You are. No, carry on, yeah? But I'm watching you. What are you doing? There's something you're doing now that's telling me you're actively listening. Helen? Yeah? Active listening, right? What's the other young lady's name? Grace. Active listening. Do you know what it is? Okay. I'm checking. Now, I know you're actively listening because when I call your name, when I said active listening, you went, yes, yes, yes. You straight away went, three times, yeah? That's, they did it again now, yeah? That's active listening. So when I said Grace, Grace said, Grace didn't go, Grace said, yeah? Helen went, yeah? That's called active listening. That's how I know when you're listening. Everybody's got a different way, yeah? When I said you were eyes wide open, yeah? So, now we know, active listening. When we're talking to someone, watch their head. If you say to them, do you understand me? If you say, do you understand me? And they go, empathizing is another way. Empathizing. Do you know what empathizing means? Empathizing. Very powerful word. Empathizing. Sometimes we don't have to say much. We don't have to nod. When somebody passes away, yeah, and we go to the family's house, everybody's got a head down. If somebody says to me, my family's passed away, I will go, I'm very sorry to hear that. See my tone of voice? Or I'll go, I'm very sorry. And my head will be down. Because I'm being empathetic towards that person. Yeah? Empathy is when you put somebody else's shoes on, not literally, but when you take their view. When you understand their view. If you say to me, I can't find a job, and I will say to you, well, I'm really sorry about that. I remember a time when I couldn't find a job. Some years ago. I was finding it very difficult. So that's me empathizing. I'm giving you another experience and I'm living in your experience. Yeah? Empathy is to be able to understand the person. It's an understanding of where they are. If somebody says to you, let's say somebody says to you, I've lost my wallet. Or I've lost my phone, and you say, I'm really sorry you've lost your phone. Or you think, well, it's happened to me before. That's empathy. You feel the other person's pain. I'm finding it difficult at home. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's active listening. Can we see this now? Active listening and empathy. Feel the other person. Feel what they are feeling. Very powerful quality if you can learn to do that. Sometimes when you have problems, you only go to your mother maybe, or maybe go to your father. Am I right? Or maybe you have one or two people that you speak to. Would that be correct? Would I be right? Say maybe if you are having a difficult time and you're having problems, there's maybe one or two people you go back to. Is that right? There's not a lot of empathetic people in the world. This is the truth. So we only go to some people who we talk to about our problems. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe your dad, maybe your brother. Maybe, just maybe. Or maybe your cousin. Or maybe a very good friend in your religion. Maybe to your guru or your teacher, or maybe to the imam. Am I right? There's certain people you will go through and speak to in confidence because they are empathetic and they don't judge you. And when you talk to these people, they will listen to you. They will have the quality of active listening, and they will empathize with you as well. So empathy, if we can develop empathy as a quality, customer comes to us and they go, I've been everywhere today and I can't find this product, and you go, I'm really sorry about that. You know, it's happened to me before. Or if someone comes to you and they say, you're working in care, and they go, I'm feeling down today. I say to you, I'm feeling down. And you say, okay, what's causing you to be distressed? You ask them a question. Or how can I help you with this? And I say to you, last year, this is what happened in my life. I was in the hospital and I lost my wife. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Now, empathy is good, but you need to insert something positive in there as well, or diffuse the mind into thinking about what's negative. So when sometimes someone's very, very negative, and it's okay listening to them. Sometimes you can just listen to people and they will resolve their problems. You just listen and they talk and talk and talk. Yeah. Now the Bible says, I'm not preaching the Bible, but the Bible says be swift about hearing, yeah, and slow about speaking. Yeah. Be swift to hear. So when someone's telling you things, listen to them very carefully. Don't talk, just listen. If you be a good listener, you'll become a very empathetic person. People will come to you. They will be drawn to you. They will want to speak to you because you're not judging them. You're listening to them. It doesn't matter about your view. So become an empathizer. And empathy, I'm sorry to hear you've got this problem. It's happened to me before. So I'm going to try and support you. So when you say it's happened to me before, I understand where you're coming from. That will automatically neutralize. It will neutralize them. So when I'm being empathetic, I'm coming on, say the person here, I'm coming on their side. They won't get angry with me, they're not managing their conflict. So if I'm empathizing with this guy over here, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm on his side.